Alright, here we go. Fighting off depression, number 35. Alright, the other day, I think we were going somewhere. Going to Tampa or something like that. And I was like really stressed out about it. Because I don't usually leave my town. And, finally I was just like, you just gotta embrace change. Accept change. Because things are going to change in life. And instead of like fighting change and being like, no, I can't, I don't want to change, to just embrace the change. As soon as you accept that things are going to change, things are going to be different, that's when you're going to be happier. Anything to add?
I think I'm good. That was pretty good.
Nice.
Change is important.
Change is definitely important. Like today, right? Daylight savings time. You had to add an hour on if you live in America, right? So woke up and it was supposed to be 3 o'clock, but it was really 2 o'clock. So I've been up since 1:15.
Damn.
Totally. Yeah, I woke up at 1:15. And I was just like, yeah, man, this is something's off. What's going on? And so you just got to embrace the change. You could go through life and you could complain about things. You could be like, oh, man, I don't like this or I don't like that, blah, 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 because you don't like when things change. Or you could just embrace the change and just accept things and just accept change. And once you surrender and you accept, you just kind of get this euphoric feeling, kind of like the way I feel right now.
Sometimes change is not good though. I've had a big change in my life lately. That those guys keep driving by my house and trying to kill me. Haven't really been very welcoming to that change.
Yeah, so what if people are threatening your life or something like that? Or somebody wants to do harm to you or something like that? What do you do in that situation?
Try and change and talk to them and create good change out of it,
Yeah, I think pretty much the only thing you could do is communicate or try to communicate. But if the person doesn't want to talk and actually communicate with you and talk through things, and they just want to resort to violence,
communicate with the police.
You communicate with the police. And also one thing that I like to do is think about the worst case scenario. What's the worst case scenario? Okay, so if these people want to beat me up, right? What's the worst possible thing that could happen? Okay, yeah, but I doubt that it'll get to that. And even if you do get killed, accepting death and embracing death and being okay with dying, that also brings a lot of peace in your life. We've talked about that in Fighting Off Depression 7 or Fighting Off Depression 9, something like that, where you just embrace death and you accept death and you understand death as a stage of life, and you become more present and more happy, because you're not holding on to anything anymore. You let everything go. So worst case scenarios is these people could kill you. These people could beat you up. These people could, cause physical violence to you, or, cause bodily harm to your face and make you look kind of, black and blue for a couple of days.
Kidnap you.
They could kidnap you.
Sell you.
Sell you?
Yeah. Kidnap you and sell you to someone. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. They could sell you to someone. But then you get used to that. You embrace and you accept and you surrender to being a slave. Okay, so that's another worst case scenario.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see your family anymore.
Yeah. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, so you would embrace all those things. You would embrace like the worst case scenarios. And then what you do is you take all the worst case scenarios, you write them down on a piece of paper, or you think about them, or you make a YouTube video about the worst case scenarios. And you say goodbye to your family one last time before you become like, they sell you, or they beat you up, or they kill you, right? So you make one final last YouTube video, or Instagram, or whatever. And you accept all these things. You accept the worst case scenarios. And once you accept the worst case scenarios, then you could accept and surrender and accept change. And that way you won't worry about these things anymore. Like once you accept the worst case scenarios, then you'll stop stressing about them, you'll stop worrying about them. And even though these people want to kill you or beat you up, like you might have fear about that, you might be afraid of that. But once you accept it and you accept the worst case scenario, then it doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I really want to accept some of that stuff, though. I mean, I could definitely see how that could help, but it's kind of hard.
It is kind of hard, especially when everybody else in your life is worrying about it. Like if it's just you could be completely relaxed about it, accept it, and internalize and be like, okay, I found peace with it now. I'm not afraid of it. I'm okay. But the people in your life may cause drama, they may carry on, they may continue to talk about it. And you could tell those people in your life, you know what, hey, I've accepted this, I'm okay with it. I found peace with this.
Is accepting like the same thing as just like not caring about it? Just like, I don't know, don't really care what happens, it's all good. Is that like round about the same? Because that's about where I am. Don't really care about things. It's going pretty well.
Yeah, pretty much like, it's once you stop caring about stuff, like, well, just caring about getting beat up or just caring about,
Everything, just everything.
Yeah, it's like you've thought about it for so long that you're like, I cannot possibly worry or think about this anymore. Like, it's just torturing myself mentally and emotionally about it.
I don't know. I haven't cared about this since I heard about it. I'm not big on the whole, like, stressing over things, worrying about stuff,
Yeah. But he's always been very zen. Like, he's like a modern-day Yoda. Yeah, you've always been very zen like that. Like, where other people will worry about things, they'll stress out about things, and, like, he just, like, I'm not claiming that he's anything, or, I'm not claiming that he is a certain way. But
he is.
Yeah, I think me and him, we've suffered from the same thing. We both come from a family that always finds a problem in something, or always feels like they need to worry about something, right? And when you have people in your life that are worrying and stressing out about things and like always think that there's going to be a problem in the future, when you have those people in your life, you want to either be like them, you start to act like them and pick up their habits, or you go in the complete opposite direction. And you're like, you know what, that does not do you any good to worry about things or stress out about things or think that there's always a problem. So you go completely 180 and you're like, nah, man, I'm just not going to be that person. I'm going to just go very zen, and I'm just going to be very okay with everything and accept change, embrace change, accept anything, really.
Everything's really stressed out and then they get like beat up. It's not going well.
Yeah, but people in your especially your family, they might worry and stress out about stuff a lot. So anyways.
I'm gonna drink that.
Eat some peanuts.
Eat some peanuts. All right, guys, embrace change, acceptance, and try not to worry out and stress out about things. And worst case scenario, write them down on a list of paper, make a YouTube video or something like that. Say your final goodbyes to your family, especially if they sell you. All right, guys, peace. March 10th.